there and get something yourself.
Are you sure this is a good place for us to be?
I told you, speak to Sestak. He's at our headquarters in the converter in South Abessa.
converter in southern Abessa has been shut down.
That is a blow struck against the hybrid. Whatever he needs the Elex for, you just cut off one of his major supplies. I would expect Zakor is already planning a response. We will prepare for the Ice Palace's attack.
What about the other converters?
They are your business. You know how to deactivate them, and that each one shut down will weaken Zakor. We will prepare to hold their forces when they retaliate. I would say that ending the flow of Elex into Zakor would be strategically beneficial, but you must decide that for yourself. That is good progress. But there are still some things to take care of. Come back when you have more to report.
The area here is rather worrisome. An impressive building. I hope the occupants can tell us something of its history.
About my support. I took care of Eardor.
Are there any problems?
None to speak of.
Tell me, why am I hearing only complaints from the cultivators? Did it have something to do with the food you took them? It'll be days before they're able to work at full capacity again. And sickness and diarrhea really aren't words you want to hear around food production.
Eardor asked for food. I took him food. Where's my payment?
Payment? You made my men sick. Whatever you thought you were doing, you've left men in the forest with their guts in knots. Be glad I'm not force-feeding you whatever you gave them.
How am I doing?
Drogue put in a good word for you. But you impressed the wrong man. Others have paid for taking his word before now. You will need more than his word to gain promotion. You have passed Angram's test. That stands you in good stead. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. My wife doesn't trust you. That doesn't give me confidence in your motives for being here. You didn't exactly help Eardor, did you? You must do more if you want to fit in here. Earn those pledges, and you will earn my approval.
Teach me something.
Sure.
You know technology is forbidden by law here.
What goods have you got?
Understood.
Goliath, the Berserkers' hometown. It is interesting. My research indicates there were organizations attempting to restore Magalan's plant life before the comet struck, but none were armed like the Berserkers. Indeed, all the current factions came into existence after the comet. Just as the comet caused the creatures to evolve, so it had the same effect on society. Fascinating.
Do you need me to explain that again?
You should listen to your instincts.
I'm watching you. Don't do something stupid.
Hey, you my backup? What backup?
Oh, for the love of it. There's no one gonna send me some relief. I need a piss. Sit down with a different fucking view. How the flying set of syphilitic raptor bags is one man supposed to guard this area or another?
What's got you so
Angry? Me? I've been ordered to stand here, balls swinging in the wind, with rock horse loose out there. with owls crawling around in the undergrowth ever since that raider crashed out to the west. Oh yeah, why would I be upset? Because I can't think what I've done to be left here, so I can have my man-juice gnawed up by a pack of mutant canines. It's like they want this town to be overrun.
The defenses look solid.
Yeah, unless the rottwursts dig under them, or the owls fly over them, or anyone turns up and say 200 guys and walks right over them. You know rottwursts will eat anything, and I mean anything. I need some damn backup. Alvar was supposed to be guarding the seedling field. But can you see him? No, because that lazy, duty-skipping strip of an ass rag has disappeared. You couldn't go and find him, could you? If I'm gonna die, I might as well do it with comfort.
Did you see the Albrader crash?
Sure, I had a ringside seat here. What? Blam! Serves the bastard right. Flying around up there, raining shit on other people. Got some of his own shit back from someone, didn't he?
And did you see who shot the raider down?
No, someone threw him on the thing down at well. Whatever happened quick. Goes to show relying on technology is pure madness. Nobody would get me into one of those infernal machines at any rate. Machines are against nature. You see what comes of them when he crashes out of the sky.
Was it a berserker that shot the raider down?
No way. If someone from here had done that, they'd have had a break. And they'd never stop talking about it. No. Which does make you wonder who it could have been.
What are seedlings?
What are they? They're world hearts.
What are world hearts?
Heart and soul of the berserkers. Magalan's very own mother's tea. Shove one of those in the soil and just watch the land around it grow. All this here was wasteland till the milk of mana came and changed it. You feed a seedling with mana, and when it's mature, a world heart will clean out the Elex and bring the ground to life.
Elex poisons the ground?
Elex poisons everything. If we plant enough world hearts, we'll make the whole of Magalan green. Unless those wretched owls bomb everything flat first.
Elder, I've heard you're causing trouble with the Eisen Clan.
What about it?
Do you have a problem with the Eisen Clan?
It's not me with the problem. It's that self-important pinch-stick Orin who has the problem. He won't serve me, or anyone else from the Hammer Clan. You want to do a 10-day stretch of guard duty and then find out you can't even get a beer at the end of it?
Why won't Orin serve you?
You'll have to commune with the pilgrims, Manufacturer, because I don't know. One minute Orin will serve us, the next minute you won't even let us in the tavern. What's all this got to do with you?
Kornag doesn't want conflict between clans.
Well, someone needs to speak to Orin then. It's that self-important sack of ass grapes that was the problem, not me. You get him to change his mind. And let the Hammer Clan back in the tavern. That will sort everything out.
What is magic?
Magic, isn't it? Magic. But you want to know how it works? Then you'll have to ask Calvin yourself. I just see results.
You must get questioned by newcomers a lot.
Iran is the only place magic exists outside of Zayton. It's only natural that people wonder about it. I live with it every day. It's become normal to me.
And you're the one working to make it happen.
Yeah. Contrary to what everyone thinks, magic doesn't appear out of thin air. It takes work. Thanks. Sometimes it takes an outsider to put things in perspective.
I'll find out.
I was hoping you'd say that. You could start by asking Joe. He's probably on duty over at the town hall. If anyone knows where Alvar is, it's Joe. Those two are best buddies.
trade.
Look around. Tell me what you need.
Teach me something.
Of course. Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I heard he was sleeping around. No surprise he got himself in trouble.
Do you know a berserker named Alvar?
Oh yeah, I know Alvar. That asshole almost tore down half the tavern with his friend Argor a few days ago. Those two drink harder than anyone I've seen drink for a long time. I haven't seen Alvar since. If you find him, you tell him not to show his face in here again.
Do you know where Alvar could be?
No, and I don't want to. You could ask his drinking buddy Argor, down at the pit. He's about the only one talking to Alvar these days.
The Hammer Clan sent me.
Ah, that's a shame. Bar's just closed.
Then open it. You're going to serve the Hammer Clan from now on.
Am I? Strange. Here was me thinking I decided who gets served. And I don't have any reasons why I should change my mind.
You're all berserkers. If you fight amongst yourselves, you've lost. You might as well join the Alps.
Are you calling me an Alb? You want the Hammer Clan to fight for you and you won't serve them a drink? Who's the enemy? All right. You got a point. But I'll have to ask Angrim.
What does Angrim have to do with it?
He told me not to serve the Hammer Clan. I think he was hoping some of them would, shift over to the Ison Clan.
I think Cormac should know about that.
I think that's got nothing to do with me. I'm just a tavern keeper.
Later, all right?
It is all about serious personal dedication.
It doesn't matter how you see it. I see it with it.
These seedlings are fascinating. Should we change
has lifted the ban on hammer.
Well, aren't you the smooth-skinned charmer? How did you get him to lift that?
Well, I'm very persuasive.
I'll bet. But however you did it, I'm thankful. Here, take this. A small token of thanks from the hammer.
About your friend Alvar.
What about him?
Where is he? He should be standing guard.
How should I know? He comes and goes as he pleases. But if you're gonna start looking for him, try the tavern. Ask Orin, the tavern keeper. He could have seen Alvar.
Right.
Up, you can stop there. Entry into the pit is only for authorized personnel.
I'm looking for a guard called Alvar.
Well, you won't find him here. So, be on your way.
Alvar is needed on duty. Elder sent me.
Has he skipped duty again? I'm afraid I haven't seen him for a few days. Last time I saw him, we had a real session. He had some really hard stuff with him. I woke up next day under the balcony of Ragnar's stronghold. I've no idea where Alvar went. All I know is we caused some real trouble. My wife's still not speaking to me.
Should I check the area around Ragnar's fortress then?
Sure, you can do that.
You just talk too much.
Well, that was a serious
May the
waste of
pilgrim
time,
guide
wasn't
your
it?
steps.
I have to go.
May the pilgrim guide your... What the hell were you thinking?
Are you gonna listen
You want
to this
trouble, you
outfit?
can have it.
Me?
Start trouble and you have to deal with me.
Initiating combat.
damn technology.
Excuse do you have for not turning up?
A pretty good one. He's dead.
Excuse me, what? I asked you to bring him here, not kill him.
Well, I didn't. He managed it himself. He took a chem overdose.
Asshole. Couldn't even take chemtrail.
Do you know who sold Alvar the chem?
Me? I didn't even know where Alvar was. But I hope someone finds that drug-dealing stretcher Raptor gut and puts him out of our misery. I'll have to risk it and go to Cormac myself. And hope I don't get exiled for abandoning my post while I do. Thanks for taking care of that. Good to know some fly-bitten wanderer I've never met before cares about me more than my own superiors. Take this Elexit, and the humble thanks of the mighty warrior they left in charge of a whole sector.
Wisdom guide you.
Now, take your business elsewhere.
The trouble between Elder and the Eisen clan is over.
So, Elder can drown his sorrows instead of shouting them around Goliath. How did you manage that?
After a little chat, Horn agreed it was best for the clans to work together.
A little chat, eh? Well, however you managed it, it's a relief. I was worried this would build into something bigger.
Negotiation, promise, threat, counter-promise. All these tactics proved successful. This dispute should be over now.
Well, I should have had more faith. It seems people do believe in our cause.
Angrim was behind the trouble. He hoped that since the Hammer clan wasn't being served, that he could lure people to join the Eisen clan.
You're sure of this?
Orin told me himself.
Then it seems I must speak with Ragnar, and we'll find a way to persuade Angrim out of such tactics. We have enough trouble with the elves without fighting amongst ourselves. Thank you for your service. Take this for payment, and keep this matter between us.
How are you doing, Falk?
It is hard to say right now. Let me think further.
There's nothing here for you but misery. Be on your way.
What's wrong with you?
Why ever you came, take my advice and leave. Forget this cursed place.
I'm here to help you. I was sent by the workers in Goliath.
Yeah, and I'm the Pilgrim. You better start listening to me. I carry the curse that has tainted this place, and you will be cursed if you stay here too.
I am looking for converter parts.
Then you were sent after me?
No. Jorah didn't mention you.
He didn't. But that it has been a long time. He must have thought me dead.
Then you haven't found the converter parts?
I tried, but every time I went into the converter, more mutants came. Probably thinks the converter is empty because the Albs abandoned it. He doesn't know that the Albs left their mutants here to tear the flesh from any who came after them.
You could tell Jorah about the mutants.
With everything that's happened, now I fail another task he's given me. I'll be exiled to the Valley of the Damned in no time. I might as well stay here and keep the mutants away from others.
Did you find any converter parts here?
Oh yes. The Albs left the converter in full working order. They didn't expect such a fierce attack from the Berserkers, or I suppose they would have rigged the place to self-destruct. But then the Berserkers didn't expect mutants to move in here so quickly. Now this place belongs to neither Alb nor Berserker. It's the home of the mutants. And me. Unless I can find the rest of the converter parts. If I could get those converter parts, they would save me from exile.
I'm taking any converter parts I find back to Jorah.
Since we're both here to find converter parts, can't you find some for me too? I only need a few more and I can go back.
Give me the converter parts you found.
Hey, no! I risked my life getting them. Why should I give them to you?
About these converter parts.
I think it's very risky for us to be here. Look out! Look out! This is a dangerous area. Over there. I'm attacked. This is how I escaped some I cut hoses to block the way, which is how all this brackish water was able to contaminate the entire level.